Ah, water. Clean and refreshing. Did you know it can also save your skin? Hi, I'm Andy LeGrand, and I'm here to tell you how. The world is full of chemicals. They come packaged in cans, tubes, cylinders, boxes, barrels, and bottles. Many of these substances are hazardous when not treated with the proper respect. Corrosives are a good example. This is a large group of chemicals that includes everything from household cleaners to heavy-duty industrial acids. Many corrosive chemicals will cause immediate burn damage when splashed on your skin, and a single splash to your eyes, just one mistake, mind you, can mean permanent blindness. This is where our friend water comes in. H2O neutralizes the damaging effects of chemical burns. Water lives in the pipes of safety showers and eye washes. This emergency equipment is generally located where corrosive or other hazardous substances are found. No one wants to be in an accident. That's why we take so many precautions with our work. We examine the dangers of each project before beginning, and we wear personal protective equipment. But no matter how many precautions we take, well, sometimes things happen. And when they do, we need to move fast and find water. So what can we do to keep from mishandling chemicals and avoid getting intimate with the nearest safety shower or eye wash? Well, there are steps to take to limit exposure. All hazardous substances are shipped with material safety data sheets. These tell you how to use the chemicals safely. They list the substance's properties, ingredients, and hazards. They also tell you how to handle, store, and transport the chemical, and advise you as to what personal protective equipment you'll need. MSDSs will also tell us how safety showers and eye washes should be used to combat the effects of chemical contact. Container labels are also important sources of information. They tell us about a substance's hazardous qualities. Reading the label beforehand will help prepare us for any spill and shower emergencies. If the label's missing or you can't make out the printing, see your supervisor. You should also stay up to date on your facility's hazard communication program. This is a set of general guidelines for the safe use of chemicals, and can provide details on what to do if you've been splashed by a hazardous chemical.
You're over there working with acid.
Remember, water is the first line of defense against the perils of corrosives and other chemicals. You should know the locations of all safety showers and eye washes in your area. Be able to find them with your eyes closed. One day you might have to. You should also be ready to assist others in the event of a spill. Your quick action may save a friend's eyesight or prevent severe burn damage. We routinely work with chemicals every day. Maybe that's why we tend to forget how dangerous they can be. Remember, spilling a hazardous chemical on yourself is not like spilling morning coffee on your tie. A splashed chemical usually calls for immediate attention.
So we got a leak.
A corrosive splash in the eyes is extremely dangerous. Keep yourself from panicking. Call for help and get to an eye wash station. Turn the water on and hold open the injured eye with your fingers. Make sure the eye stays open, otherwise you won't get water under the eyelid. If the chemical splashed just one of your eyes, do not let the water transfer the substance into the other eye. Keep your eye under the water for at least 15 minutes. That may seem like an eternity, but don't believe it. Most chemicals are tough customers, and their damage is sometimes slow and sneaky. Your eye may feel fine just after the accident, but hours later, when the chemical has dug its way in, you may feel intense pain. If you have an accident, see a doctor as soon as possible to verify that you're okay. To be most effective, eye washes should be one-touch activated. They should produce a soft stream of aerated water, and the water supply must last for the mandatory 15 minutes. Many smaller, portable eye wash units do not have this capacity. Use these only for a preliminary wash. You must find running water elsewhere to complete the 15-minute cycle. Tiny eye wash bottles are of little use in these situations. Use them only for washing dust and other minor particles from the eye. Handheld drench hoses are not one-touch activated. You must hold the trigger down to maintain a water flow. Since both hands are not free to hold open the injured eye, drench hoses are not approved as eye washes. An eye wash is a straightforward, effective tool for limiting the damage caused by corrosives and other chemicals. Now let's look at another tool. This device is even simpler. Yet if an eye wash is an April shower, this tool is an island monsoon. Sometimes it's a larger part of your body that gets splashed. Once again, try not to panic. Instead, call for help and get to the nearest safety shower. If there are other people around, let them take charge. They'll get you into the water and make sure you're completely drenched. It most often takes two of them to do an efficient job of this. Soak yourself to the skin before removing your clothes. All personal protective equipment must go. Be careful with safety glasses and goggles. Strip down to at least your underwear. This is no time for modesty. There may be a hungry chemical eating into your skin. Take off your shoes and socks as well. The water can be cold. Treatment for hypothermia may be necessary later. After this initial deluge, you may be taken somewhere else to finish under warmer conditions. Remove the rest of your clothes. Remember that your total time under the water must hit that magic 15-minute mark. Your friends will also be soaked. If the falling water spread any of the chemical to them, they should shower as well. All clothing should be decontaminated before being thrown into the regular wash. Dispose of clothing if the splashed chemical is of an extremely hazardous nature. It is also important to deal with the water that accumulates under the shower. Using absorbent material to corral the pooling water will keep any contamination from spreading to other areas. The water may ultimately need to be disposed of as a hazardous waste, especially if the spill is radioactive. Some safety showers have a drain. If yours does, you must know what the water empties into. There may be a storage tank, or it may go directly to the sewer. When the shower is used, your supervisor may need to alert outside agencies. After you've showered and you're getting checked out by a doctor, and you'd better, give thanks to water and to the friends who got soaked giving you that shower. If someone gets splashed, they're going to need quick, easy access to showers and eye washes. So don't store supplies and equipment in their path. Routes must be free at all times. If you see something in the way, take responsibility. Don't wait for someone else to do it. Equipment must be in tip-top shape. Your supervisor will put together a schedule for routine testing. Remember that pipes sometimes clog up. Water may not drain well from eyewash basins or fall fast enough from shower heads. These problems must be looked into immediately. If, for instance, the water in a shower doesn't flow quickly enough, the victim will not be completely drenched and the chemical will not be fully washed away. Make scheduled checks of water sources to make sure they're potable and have not changed to some strange color. Water that sits too long can become rusty. Results of your testing should be recorded on a tag along with the date and your initials. See your supervisor immediately if you spot any problems. Well, we're at the end of our program. We have just enough time to recap what we've learned about safety showers and eyewashes. Remember that many chemicals can be hazardous. Know whether a safety shower or eyewash is required in an emergency. Read the MSDS if you have a question. Know the locations of the eyewashes and safety showers near you. Keep access routes to showers and eyewashes clear. Test equipment regularly to make sure it is operating correctly. And finally, know what to do in a splash emergency, whether the victim happens to be you or a coworker. If you follow these guidelines, I have no doubt that you'll take fewer showers in your time, and if you do need one, that you'll come out smelling like a rose. Cheers.